Welcome to Everyday Nuggets. Today, we're diving into a question that might seem trivial, but actually reveals fascinating insights into design, efficiency, and practicality. Why are pizza boxes square when pizzas are round? It's one of those questions that once you hear it, you can't help but wonder about this peculiar mismatch. Before we explore why pizza boxes are square, let's understand where they came from. The concept of the pizza box is actually relatively recent in the long history of pizza itself. Pizza as we know it today originated in Naples, Italy, in the late 18th century. For nearly 200 years after that, pizza was primarily consumed on the spot, or carried home wrapped in paper, or placed in metal containers called stufas, essentially metal warming boxes that didn't bear much resemblance to our modern cardboard boxes. The first significant development occurred in the 1940s when post-World War II American pizzerias began offering takeaway options. Initially, they used paper bags, but these were problematic. They allowed heat to escape and didn't protect the pizza's structural integrity. Some pizzerias began using bakery boxes, which were rectangular cardboard containers already in production for cakes and other baked goods. The modern corrugated pizza box we're familiar with today wasn't widely adopted until the 1960s, as pizza chains began expanding across America and needed better delivery solutions. But why square? Let's explore the reasons. One of the primary reasons pizza boxes are square comes down to manufacturing efficiency. Square boxes are significantly easier and more economical to produce than round ones. When creating a box from a flat piece of cardboard, a square design requires simple straight cuts and folds. The manufacturing process is straightforward. A flat sheet is cut, creased along fold lines, and then assembled. This can be done rapidly and with minimal waste material. In contrast, creating a round box would require much more complex cutting patterns and folding mechanisms. The manufacturing process would be more time-consuming, require specialized equipment, and generate more waste from the circular cuts. This would inevitably drive up production costs, which would then be passed on to consumers. As Tom Monaghan, the founder of Domino's Pizza, once noted when asked about box design, the square box is an efficient design that allows for mass production at a reasonable cost. In the competitive pizza market, where margins are often thin, manufacturing efficiency matters significantly. Square boxes also provide significant advantages when it comes to storage and transportation, both for the pizza company and for you, the customer. Square boxes stack perfectly. This allows pizzerias to store dozens or even hundreds of flat, unfolded boxes in a minimal amount of space. The straight edges and right angles ensure that no space is wasted when storing assembled boxes. This is particularly important in pizzerias where kitchen space is at a premium. For delivery drivers and customers carrying multiple pizzas, square boxes provide stability when stacked. Round boxes would create precarious towers with less surface area in contact between boxes, increasing the likelihood of slides, spills, and ruined dinners. Additionally, square boxes fit neatly in delivery bags, car seats, and refrigerators. The standardized shape allows for predictable storage solutions throughout the supply chain from manufacturer to pizzeria to customer's home. If you've ever tried to fit a pizza box in your refrigerator, you know that even with a square box, it can be challenging. Imagine how much more difficult it would be with a round box that wouldn't nestle into corners or align with other items. Here's where things get interesting. While square boxes are more efficient to manufacture, store, and transport, they're actually less efficient in terms of material usage for containing a round pizza. A square box for a 14-inch round pizza must be at least 14 inches on each side, creating 4 empty corners where no pizza exists. This means approximately 22% of the box's interior space is unused. That's nearly a quarter of the material essentially wasted. This inefficiency creates several problems beyond just material waste. Those empty corners allow more room for a hot pizza to slide around during transport, potentially resulting in toppings shifting to one side. The additional material also means more resources consumed and more waste generated after the box is discarded. So why exactly do we put round pizzas in square boxes? Let's dive into the practical considerations that make this seemingly odd mismatch the industry standard. First and foremost, there's the manufacturing simplicity. Square boxes can be created from a single sheet of cardboard with minimal waste. The process involves cutting a flat pattern, folding along pre-scored lines, and securing a few tabs. This can be done quickly, efficiently, and most importantly, cheaply. A round box, on the other hand, would require more complex die cutting, multiple pieces, and specialized machinery, all adding to production costs. The efficiency extends to storage as well. Square boxes stack perfectly on top of each other, creating stable towers that maximize valuable space in busy kitchens. Round boxes would inevitably leave gaps when stacked, wasting precious square footage in restaurant backrooms where every inch counts. Transportation offers another compelling reason. Delivery drivers can neatly arrange square boxes in thermal bags or on car seats without worrying about them sliding around. The flat edges also allow boxes to be placed securely on counters, tables, and other flat surfaces without risk of rolling away, something a round container might be prone to do. From an engineering standpoint, the square box provides structural advantages too. The corners create natural support points that help prevent the box from collapsing under the weight of the pizza, or when stacked. These rigid corners also offer protection during transportation, creating buffer zones that absorb impacts and prevent damage to the precious cargo inside. This structural integrity is crucial for preserving pizza quality. The box needs to be sturdy enough to support the weight of the pizza without sagging. The square shape distributes this weight effectively across the flat bottom surface. There's also the matter of thermal dynamics. Pizza needs to stay warm, but also requires ventilation to prevent sogginess. The space between the circular pizza and the square box's corners creates natural air pockets, providing insulation while allowing steam to escape. Some boxes even incorporate specially designed vents in these corner spaces to further enhance this effect. Those empty corners in the box, the spaces between the round pizza and the square container, aren't actually wasted at all. They serve multiple practical purposes that enhance the overall pizza experience. For one, they provide convenient finger access. When you need to grab a slice, you can easily slip your fingers into these spaces without touching the pizza itself or disrupting the toppings. This is particularly useful for those first few slices when the pizza is still intact. Many pizzerias have also found creative uses for these corner spaces. Some include small containers of dipping sauces, pepperoncini peppers, or garlic knots. Others use them for marketing materials, coupons, or even QR codes linking to online promotions. Some specialty pizza boxes even incorporate perforated sections in the corners that can be torn out and used as plates or napkin holders. While the square box remains the industry standard, numerous attempts have been made to reimagine pizza packaging over the years. Apple patented a circular pizza box in 2010 for use in its employee cafeteria. The design features a circular container with a lid that locks into place and incorporates ventilation holes to release steam and prevent sogginess. While innovative, the design hasn't been widely adopted outside of Apple's campus due to manufacturing complexities and cost considerations. In 2019, Pizza Hut experimented with a round box made from plant-based materials as part of a sustainability initiative. The round design used less material than traditional square boxes and was completely compostable. However, these specialized boxes were only available for a limited time at select locations. Despite these innovations, the square box persists as the most practical solution for most pizzerias. The combination of manufacturing simplicity, structural integrity, and storage efficiency continues to outweigh the benefits of more precisely shaped alternatives. So the next time you open a square pizza box to enjoy a round pizza, you can appreciate the practical ingenuity behind this seemingly mismatched pair. What appears at first glance to be an inefficient design quirk is actually a thoughtful solution, balancing cost, function, and tradition in the ever-evolving world of pizza delivery. Thank you for watching this episode of Everyday Nuggets. If you enjoyed learning about this fascinating process, please like this video and consider subscribing for more context that reveals the hidden stories behind everyday objects.